start.
I gotta get the banter, the pre-meeting banter.
Okay. Oh, I have a quick question. That's on camera now. See, you don't want
What's your question? Wow, this is really complicated.
So, who is...
Okay. Are there any ones that you...
Oh.
Yes.
Hi.
Sunny? Need Tyler.
Yeah, my name is hard to say, so I put it.
Is it Smriti?
Smriti.
Smriti?
That's what it's Sunny. Just call me Sunny.
Alright, Sunny.
Sunny for now.
Okay, I should have put Sunny on my sound sheet as well. I don't know. I'm so used to writing Smriti. So.
We'll learn
I'll
it.
change. Yeah.
You should get a speech.
Oh, I'm really proud.
I'll pick three, but
And it's in a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Because
We have spring break, and we have the next week, which is officer elections, so it's in 3 weeks.
Okay. Christopher, yeah, job life. Okay.
You better come, otherwise I'll cry. And you want your phone back.
Yeah, do you have a question?
Yes. Oh yeah, you signed up for 4 weeks right now.
Yeah, I didn't really know how it worked.
Oh.
Like, I saw all those weeks, I was like, oh, are we just going to sign?
She's motivated, right?
No, it's not that. I didn't want to take all the spot. I thought everyone was just like signing up. I guess it's
Yeah.
You can take off my name.
No, you can.
You can sign up as far as you want to in advance, but I think we made a rule last semester that we couldn't speak consecutively weekly in a row.
But you can speak at a speak-a-thon though.
Yeah.
Which is like the Wednesday meeting.
The only reason you're seeing me and Zack a lot speaking is because we have a club goal we're trying to reach. So we're the only ones that can fill that. So we're actually have to speak.
Okay.
But we have speak-a-thons and then regular meetings.
What's the speaker?
Speak-a-thons on Wednesdays. Could you even make those? From 7:30
Somebody?
to 8:30.
Sorry. I was just saying, what's up?
We'll try.
What was your name again?
What is it?
Will. Tom.
Is it just speaking in general?
It's
Okay.
a whole hour, but instead of our regular meeting, we just give prepared speeches back to back to back to back.
Hey,
Only written violation. So we basically do 8 speakers. We had one last time.
Is that like 3 minutes as well?
It's however long the project is. It's normally 5 to 7.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Did I tell you Bar South or South Bar Kitchen?
I think you said South Bar.
Okay, yeah, South Bar, because you go to Bar
It should be less than
Bar South, why not?
Why not go?
No, it's
It's
a
like
small
bar.
bar. I'm gonna have to bar and evaluate
Cross
your
your
plans.
plans.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not like.
Yes. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but I can help you with the scheduling after the meeting.
Oh, pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
It's
along.
really funny.
No. Like, we'll fix it, it's all good. We'll just do it after the meeting. Yeah.
I think it's
Our next meeting is already started.
I know I'm pretty over spring break, so.
Wait, where's Fahim, guys? Where's that?
He's in OSC right now. Okay.
He's in here.
Yeah, he's in OSC.
Is he gonna come?
I don't know. He hasn't.
You know he has all of the stuff.
He called me. Yeah, I know what you mean.
what for?
I'm doing it. I basically change 90% of what
Mike, you might have to evaluate someone maybe.
Hey, I appreciate it. Because I know you.
we already said one,
Oh,
but we keep
fair.
saying
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You only got 3. Perfect. It's time for no report.
Sometimes you don't really already said that.
Don't worry, I'll do my report generally.
maybe personality is the way. I said it.
I'm just gonna switch.
Oh, you have that marker, Alex?
I do. They're right up there.
Oh yeah, you're about. Looking snazzy tonight.
Huh?
Looking snazzy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Wait. I think you actually might be evaluating Zack instead.
Who?
I checked Facebook.
Yeah. Because we had to change it last second.
Okay.
So Zack, I think Jiten is evaluating me.
Alright, appreciate it.
You're going to be good anyway.
Good. We're good to go.
As long as everyone else recognizes that, I'm just kidding.
Wait, so George is not here?
George's not here, and so is
So-
Fahim.
Who should be your evaluator?
Did you call Fahim?
He didn't pick
Probably.
Like, be the evaluator. Do it for the stats. Do it for the stats, man.
I'm so bad.
I don't know.
Okay. Dude, you prepare
This
here.
is like my
You prepare at the meeting for evaluation.
I guess we're gonna have to do it like that.
That's really weird.
Yeah, or we don't have enough time now.
Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, there goes.
Oh,
nice.
that happened.
I pushed buttons.
I feel like I can.
Wait, I'm gonna need push buttons too for mine.
I changed it so that it's set to that way.
You can set that up there.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's there.
My name.
Yeah, because I was supposed to evaluate this.
really.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I have this test this week, right?
Because we had 4 speakers, but I wanted to drop, so I dropped my evaluation because I'm already doing general.
I'm doing a class
And then
today. Can't take a midterm. I'm like, what are you doing? The test is supposed to be Friday. And apparently I looked at the date wrong. I scheduled it at like the first day of school, like what my dates were, and I was looking at January 27th.
Wait, is it here? Because a lot of people don't sit on
Friday,
this side.
this Monday
Oh,
today.
we'll do this side.
So
Okay.
he graded it like at a 70.
It actually sounds hard.
Yeah, it was international legal transactions.
No clue what that would be. Like,
That's just so awful, man.
I like don't even know what
Awesome, there we go. Okay, it's dreary outside, but not in here. I want everyone to look at someone in the crowd and say, "You look good."
You look good.
That's right. We got some good vibes now.
Alright.
Our SAA is not here today, so I'm going to cover for our SAA. Right now, I would like someone to read the Toastmaster Thomas. Who would like to volunteer? Okay, Tyler Burnette.
We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Now, if we could have 30 seconds of silence just to reflect on what we want to better about ourselves at this meeting. Okay, hopefully you don't have too much to better about yourself today. Let's go through the roles to make sure everyone's here and our meeting runs smoothly. We have our Joke Master, Toastmaster, Speaker 1, Speaker 2, Tyler, Speaker 3, Zack, present. General Evaluator, Tyler Chan. Evaluator 1, George Dozal, is not here. Would anybody like to take the place of George Dozal for Evaluator number 1 that is a member? Anybody, Kieran?
Okay, can you do
Awesome. Thank you, Kieran. You're evaluating speaker number 1, which is me. So. Evaluator 2, Sunny, is here. Jiten Evaluator 3 is here. And we have no Evaluator 4 because we have no speaker number 4. Table topics is Jeremiah, not Jake Council. So make that correction to your agenda. Our grammarian is to be announced. So who can be our grammarian today? How about you, ma'am? Melissa? Melissa, you are grammarian. Is William here? Okay, you will be our off-counter today. And our timer, which is Helen, until I get it right. Thank you. And as timer, the Sergeant at Arms never came and talked to you about that because he's not here. So, can I get someone to, does anyone have a green, yellow, and red? Okay.
Like last time. All right, here we go.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. So
I
check.
Yeah, can you fill her in real quick?
Okay, so every speaker is going to be speaking 5 minutes. So at 5 minutes, you put green, 6 minutes in yellow, and 7 minutes in red. And then you're going to have table topics as well. And those will be 1 minute. Actually, I can write this down for you.
Maybe someone else should take the role today if she doesn't know it by now.
Okay, I'll do it too.
I mean, that's our fault,
Yeah.
not yours.
Or Mike.
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Can you sit by her and maybe she can learn from me while you're doing it? Y'all can both work together. Teamwork. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Helen, for being our timer today. And with that being said, I think those are all the roles. Let's give a warm round of applause to our Toastmaster of the day today, that's giving a plethora of speeches from traveling to, actually a lot of it's been about traveling. So let's give a warm round of applause to Jessica Parts, our graduate student in Toastmasters at UGA.
So welcome everyone, welcome to Toastmasters meeting February 27, 2017. You'll probably notice that there have been a few changes, so you'll probably look at the agenda and see that the font's a little different and the justification's a little different. That's because our theme for today is African American inventors, and our word of the day is ingenuity, or ingenious, meaning that creative, originality, doing things a little bit different. I was inspired by this theme because I was traveling with my parents, and this month is Black History Month, and usually during Black History Month we talk about all the accomplishments that African Americans have done, and one thing is we look at inventors. And so I was like, I could do a theme on that for Toastmasters, and boom, there it is. I'm also taking a creativity class, and our teacher is encouraging us to do things differently, things such as, you know, stroking your hair with your left hand instead of your right, trying to brush your teeth with your left hand. Just, I would call it being as crazy and different as possible to see if that could produce new ideas. So if this meeting feels different, it's because it's my style. And so I just want to test things out to see how things go. So for those of you who, this is your first time coming to Toastmasters, this is kind of a rundown of what to expect. I'm going to talk about what Toastmasters is. Then I'm going to talk a little bit more about African American inventors and how we're going to see that a little bit later in our table topics. I gave that away. And we're going to have the 3 speeches, the evaluations. We're going to do the table topics that I mentioned, and we're going to have the grammarian, the timer, and the odd counter reports. Okay, so before we even begin, I want everyone to get the yellow sticky note. And on there, I want you to write down one public speaking goal that you have. Mine is to stop saying like all the time. In a world where I can talk freely and say, oh my God, like, however I want to say like, I would just like all the time and just like. Obviously, no one wants to hear someone saying like all the time, so I'm really working to get rid of that. So you don't have to do it yet, but write that down and then leave it on the table, and at the end of the meeting, I'm going to collect that and use it for something. Okay?
Do we have to write our name?
You do not have to write your name. Good question. Great question. So, going back to African American inventors, so a lot of these inventors actually came up with the ideas in the 1800s. And at that time, African Americans weren't really considered citizens. And so therefore they really didn't have rights to get patents and different things like that. So a lot of times their slave owners or whoever they worked with would have got the credit for that invention. And then it was time later where people realized, oh, hey, by the way, this dude was helpful inventing these things, so now let's go back and give that person credit retrospectively. So that's really kind of why I'm talking about this today, because it goes with Black history. I have a riddle for you guys today to get you guys in the creative spirit. Man has married 20 women in a small town. All the women are still alive, and none of them are divorced. This man has broken no laws. Who is this man?
Mormon.
Not quite. Actually, I read the Book of Mormon performing, and there's a piece in there that makes that illegal. I just want to throw that out there. Anyone else want to take a guess? A priest, very well. So why did you know that? How did you know that? What did you think about?
Because he married them.
Married.
Yes.
Right. So the word married has two definitions.
Oh.
I could actually marry 20 men, therefore I have 20 husbands. Or someone could be a clergy member or a priest and perform the marriage ceremony.
Oh.
So creativity, looking at one word and coming up with multiple meanings is really important. Okay? Good. Nice. So along with words, because a lot of you guys probably had the assumption that married means to be engaged in a marital union, not actually to perform a duty. So words have multiple meanings. So that's why the word of the day is important, ingenuity and ingenious. So whenever you use those words, we're going to snap. And what are the benefits of improving your vocabulary? I mean, you sound educated in front of your teachers, your crush probably thinks that you're really smart, and so now they want to go out with you. Job interview, you start talking about ingenious ideas that you've had, and your employer's like, oh, she's smart, she knows words. So that's why using this word is very important. So whenever that word's used, we're going to snap when we hear people say the word ingenious. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our reports committee. So first we're going to introduce Kieran, who's not the grammarian, but we're first going to introduce William Emedosi, who serves as our
The odd count.
the odd counter. Stand up if you don't mind and tell us what you do as the odd counter.
Big question. Hopefully, I have the right first on. So, as the all counter, as each individual goes on your speeches or field topics, I come in with ahs and ums throughout your speech, and I give you a report on how many ahs and ums you have at the end of the week.
Great. Because nobody wants to hear, nobody wants to hear that. So Will's here to help us out with that. Our grammarian, which is the lovely Melissa. Stand up and tell us your role.
Hi, I'm the grammarian.